Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Carthage. So first of all, I would like to thank you guys for all the suggestions and comments about the religion that we are about to start today. And I've decided to not follow any of the suggestions to a full extent. Rather, I decided to take some points from multiple suggestions and create like a mix from them. There is a religion that I wanted to try for a while, never got into it, and I think this might be a good time to do it. So let's start with our founder belief. We won't be going with the Council of Elders. I was quite disappointed with it during the previous Let's Play. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not amazing anymore. I've somewhere missed the nerf to it in patch notes, but I'm pretty sure the yields got nerfed. So while it still helps, it's not broken anymore and like a must-have. Instead, I will go with Holy Law. There was a suggestion that I could try it and that it can be surprisingly good later. When I read the description, I'm not sure how good it will be in the end, but I think it might be pretty decent. We won't be getting that many policies. I mean, you don't get a policy every, like, I don't know, 20 turns. But still, it's for every follower, no matter where the follower is. So if we spread our religion to enough cities, this will just start scaling up pretty quickly. Also, as our cities grow, this will scale up. So yeah, let's do it. And also the fate that we get from this will help to scale itself further, right? We get the fate, get more either inquisitors or missionaries, spread the religion, therefore get more fate next time. And because I'm not sure if I want to take thrift this time, I kind of like the gold that is also, or that we'll also be getting from Holy Law. The science partially compensates from, or it maybe even fully compensates from the science we would be getting from Council of Elders. The question is production. But our unique, unique building will give us some extra production, and I might go for production with the second follower belief, though I'm not sure yet. We'll have to think about our situation once we get to the enhanced religion and decide, as I said, based on the situation. But, well, Holy Law it is, and now I wanted to try Inspiration since, like, the China Let's Play. I really think that Inspiration can be pretty strong. Back then, I think the Filthy Tree wasn't even in the game yet, but now with the Filthy Tree that gives monasteries, you don't have to worry about religious buildings. When you think about the previous Let's Play as the Zulus, you like never build all the religious buildings there. We build monasteries and then mandirs that we took as the follower belief. We didn't build all mandirs until the end of the game. So I think I might be just fine with monasteries and build those. I mean, might be even problem to build those monasteries. So instead, I'll go with something that just doesn't need any investment and see how far we get with this. I like culture more than the other yields that we can get. I think all were open except science, but science would be a trap, I think, because if we would take up too fast and wouldn't be able to build all the buildings that we unlock with the science, we would have problems with culture, not culture, with happiness. Culture instead, or the social policies that we get with culture work instantly. When you think about it, when you get a tag, you unlock something, but you have to then invest into what you unlock. You have to build it, or use, I don't know, workers to build tile improvements, and then you get bonus from the tag after the additional investment. When you compare it to social policies, when you unlock a social policy, in most cases, you get the bonus immediately. So it's basically more profitable if you can stack up culture policies as fast as possible, because you don't have to do the additional investment compared to tax. That's what I want to do now. I want to get as many social policies as possible and see if that can carry us through the game and maybe help us catch up with the AIs. Now let's start the religion. I want to keep an eye on our culture, how fast it will go up. For now 25, I think it'll go to like 27, but we have to spread the religion. Okay, let's do it. Yep, 26 even. Okay, but now we can just go after missionaries. 13 turns is a long time. I was hoping that it won't take that long with the fate we are getting from tobacco. But well, we can't do anything about that. So let's get the missionaries as fast as possible. We will need, what, 1, 2, 3, because we'll start the city here today. And then I think I'll try to spread the religion to Rome as fast as possible. And maybe try to flip Denmark even. Because on this side there is no one we would have to compete with. And if we can flip especially Denmark, then they would help us spread our religion everywhere. And there will be like no effort from our side. So let's focus on that. Now here we have, what, workers done with the sheep. So let's move to the second one. And we probably want to work this tile. Let's see, which worker do you want to move? Probably this one, so that we don't lose food. Okay. Anything else? I don't think so. And yeah, we are waiting for bronze working and then for walls. That would be like the goal for this episode, I think. Get walls in these 3 cities, or at least research the tech to get to walls. And then I'll start working on those walls immediately. I really want to secure the border there. Until we have walls and spearmen, I feel like we could get into trouble if Greece decides to go after us. Okay, here we kind of need the border to grow the cattle. How long is it gonna take? 26 days. That's a long time. Well, we don't really have a choice now. Just gonna work the what is it, grassland, and hope that we get lucky next time. 45. Go. Okay, border growth. Oh, great. Question is, who's gonna work that tile? How long? 18 turns to get more population. So once we improve the cattle, this tile will be better than the lake. What about this side? This might be better. Get 1 extra food. And we are done with barracks in our capital. I think... I'd like to get the market. Let's try to boost the growth of our capital. 8 turns. Yeah, we have time to get both well and granary. And then we can go for walls. Even though our capital should be safe, we still want that faith and culture that walls give us. We want that everywhere as soon as possible. Okay, go. Now we get our next social policy, and yeah, Rome is finally growing. So it happened, and they went for the spot that I talked about. This is really good. I just hope they don't steal the cattle from us. And I think it's pretty likely that it's gonna happen, because it's pretty easy for the border to grow this way. It's much more likely than growing like for the mountains. Okay, I need this production. It's the only production except this hill that the city has available. Sorry, Rome, but that tile is mine. I think we still should have enough money by the time we get to Spearman. And now we get Imperialism. How's it called? Imperium, not Imperialism. And we can go this way. And after we start the city, I'll just buy a garrison here. Okay, 62 turns to get the finisher of authority. That's a long time, so hopefully our religion, once we spread it, will help us to get there faster. Is treaty with Greece expired? Oh, and we got a social policy. Well, for now the boost really is not amazing, but since it's based on the amount of followers, it should go up pretty quickly. And we'll have to keep an eye on Greece now, because for the next 5 turns we don't want the war to happen, and ideally we don't want the war for the next 30 turns. You want tobacco? Do I have enough tobacco? I do, but you don't have money, so get some money first. And look how fast these borders are growing. Okay, am I missing something somewhere? Nope, I don't think so. Someone entered classical era. Oh, and the one comment that I really liked, I went through the religions in the previous episode. Can we see it? Beliefs by religion. And because this religion, Buddhism, has 4 beliefs, we actually know that it's Byzantium with their extra founder belief. So it's not China that I was afraid of. It could completely snowball out of control with that bonus during We Love the King Day. But still, the religion is really scary. So we might have runaway Byzantium in this game. All the other religions. Actually, we can check them out. This one should be Polish, so it's what? They went all in on faith. Oh, that will be maybe a problem, because they will be pushing away our religion with just missionary spam. What is this? Great Britain is expanded. This shouldn't be that amazing. And they're going for faith, gold granaries. I hope they don't have the too much wheat and floodplains. And this one, you got 1 faith, 1 culture from every unique luxury resource. This has like a limited scaling. At some point you'll run out of unique luxuries. So it's like not broken. It's decent but not broken. Receive faith, golden age punch when you conquer a city. This will probably suck. And specialists generate golden age point and +1 of their primary yield. Also not that amazing. I think Eastern Orthodoxy, that should be Ethiopian religion, so it actually kinda sucks compared to what the religions can be. And now this is our religion, and nothing else can be founded. So I think it's just this. It can really snowball out of control. Poland will be going pretty aggressive with the extra faith they will be getting, but it won't snowball anything else for them. That's kind of fine. And if on the other continent is someone aggressive who can slow down Byzantium and just prevent that snowballing from happening, then they could maybe completely negate their good religion. Okay, 51 turns, 38 turns, but we all get the extra food here, so this is the best tile to work. And I like the production right away. You are done with the cattle. I can't reach this tile yet because you can't embark, and I'm definitely not going around. What else can we work on? This needs quarries. And that's still a while. Excuse me. I don't want to buy this tile. Don't have money for that. Or the money that we have, we can't afford to spend on tiles right now. Let's just build a farm. And once we get to quarries, we'll work on the amber. You will move. Denmark's monopoly on jade. What do they get from jade? Okay, they can have that. And you will definitely work sea tile. And for now, this is still better than the Antra. But once we are done with the farm, I think I'll switch. Now you have barracks, so next let's go for council. I think we should be able to finish that before we have to start working on walls. And I want to buy walls everywhere, maybe except like our capital. Go. Or I don't see any units on this side of Greek territory, which is a good sign. Another city that gives us bronze working, and I wonder if we get at least some iron. I didn't notice. It would suck if we didn't have any iron. I wanted to get some, how they called, swordsmen. What do we start with? Well, we definitely start with the garrison. And here, it's gonna be an archer. I'll still buy a monument, so down to 376 gold. But that means at least few upgrades. Gonna head south, you'll go back to our territory as well, and we'll start. Actually, I can already upgrade this guy. See the price, so it's 100, which means like 600 gold for all the upgrades that I want. You have your library. It's gonna be barracks. I think after we build walls, oh yes, let's work together. This is the alliance against Greece starting to form. And Rome spreading towards Denmark, so there will definitely be some border friction. And here the border grew in this direction. Not sure that it's the tile that I wanted. I think I'd prefer the fish. Think about buying it. Because then we can work the fish, one sea tile, and the production from the silk. I have to get those spearmen. Move. Another upgrade. You know what? I think I can do it. I kind of need the city to grow really quickly. Wait. There's a city connection. And Alexander might be the last to enter classical era. So I hope he is falling behind more and more. Actually, maybe here the barracks will wait and we'll go for well first. There will be a bit of extra production and then we'll get the barracks faster. Think about paying for the wall. I mean, not wall, well. Yeah, the city desperately need production. 45. So much for saving up gold for those spearmen. And you want embassy? Hey, definitely want your embassy. It reduces the chance of him attacking. Hope he'll just be busy with Poland until like Renaissance era. So I've decided instead of going after him, I'll just go after Denmark. Try to get rid of them first. If I let them be, then they'll be even worse than the previous game, and I don't think if they are even worse that I will be able to stop them. 11 turns to grow, 8 turns to grow, and this would be 6 turns to grow, but this is extra gold. Actually, the difference is like 1 turn on the monument. Maybe I'll just grow faster and the next worker will work the... come on, words. What is it called? The silk. Oh, and I wanted to check the iron. Now when I notice there is iron to the north of Saguntum, do we have iron anywhere else? There is iron here, making the city even stronger. The city has like everything. It has both strategic resources, 2 luxuries, it has stone, it has double cattle potentially. Holy crap. Rome, I think I will have to take the city from you. It's just way too good. Okay. You are done with your well. How much time do we have? 9 turns. And squeeze in the granary. And squeeze in the caravan. But if I don't get a caravan, I won't be able to feed my capital. Anybody has a granary? Not you. Definitely not you. Okay, well, let's build a granary then. And once we get caravan somewhere, probably in our capital, I will just send it here and start feeding our capital. And you will go this way, and I'll buy the iron next turn. Because just I can't delay the iron. Can either sell some of it, maybe to Poland, but I won't get to swordsman as fast as possible. Now when oh, there is iron. Oh, great. I didn't notice this tile before. So we have 8 iron available. Yeah, that's more than enough for now. And the first missionary. Come on, come on. There he is. Okay, let's send him this way, and the second one will handle these 2 cities. This one is not growing that fast, so it will be lost. I know that I wanted to upgrade my units. The game has other plans. We'll go on this tile. Go. Roman Forum. Okay, don't really carry that much. Except embassy. And 35 gold, sure. Where is he? He is pretty close. I thought he would be a bit farther away from everyone. He's actually... what, 2, 4, 6, 8, like 9 tiles away from Polish capital. This is what, 1... oh, I mean 2, 4, 6, 7... kinda need Greece to start the city here. Because then Ethiopia would have problem with them. And I also hope that Poland will be able to slow down Ethiopian religion, at least from really spreading aggressively. They'll just be fighting each other, flipping each other's cities. Okay, give me that mine. How does it look like with the prisoner of war? Will it end finally in 4 turns? Great. And we can get another upgrade. There we go. How long for the construction? $45. $45. And Caesar got another one there. Damn, Rome will be good. I mean, Rome as a city will be good. Now, 33 culture per turn goes up to 35. Going. Let's log this tile for now, then we switch to the iron. That iron will help the city a lot. Because once you get the fish, that will give us a lot of food, and we'll be able to at least build something with the production from the iron. At some point I'll have to steal that amber and horses from Greece, but worst case scenario, we can just pop Great General here. If we ever get it, of course. We're done with the sheep. We are working that already. I think we need to do something about the silk. Okay, another upgrade. Walls should be 150 gold each, I think. So let's start saving up now. Want at least... and I didn't want to see her in the game. Let's see. 100 gold per turn. Can I sell you the tobacco? Or can we get an embassy first? That's always a good start. Yep. How much would this be? 4 gold per turn? 5 gold per turn? Probably won't be able to get 6, right? Yeah, sure. I'll take that. And of course, he is the leader. That's the problem with China. They always snowball no matter where they start, how bad their start is. China just snowballs every time. Unless you start right, like right next to them and immediately shut them down. That's why I don't like having them in like any game. Okay. Turns. I think now I'll squeeze in that caravan. It's a lot of food we are not getting. And walls in Carthage can wait until the caravan is done. So. Interesting. I still don't see any Greek units. Yes, let us work together. 4 in 2 turns, so let's start moving to that ember. It would be 8 turns, 11 turns, but I need that production now. Oh, don't have religion here, so barracks don't get any bonuses. I think I'll go for wealth first. After well, you'll see, depends on how fast we can spread the religion this way. Check our attacks. thinking if I have time to go for fishing and delay mathematics and ironworks. Don't think so. I will go for ironworking. Or ironworking, of course. Ironworking, that should secure our borders against anyone once you have swords. Then we go for fishing and start getting some quinqueremes. And then mathematics. Once we have that, we'll start thinking about some expansion, some aggressive expansion. Probably won't get Oracle this time, but oh. Yeah, I'll just go for engineering. Composite bows would help really a lot, and just get the Great Wall if possible. How does it look like? How far behind are we tech-wise? 15 techs for China, 12 for holy shit. 12, 11. I think he's just gonna lose this game because China is in the game, just because they are China. And that's without great library. That's why I always want to take it. And they went one. They went progress. Oh, at least something. At least they didn't go authority, but still, they'll run away with the game so easily. It's like another setting I would like to have in the game, that you don't have to choose the AIs manually, but that you can manually disable some of them. I would like never allow China in my games. That's like the only save I don't want to have in any single game, because they are unstoppable unless you just shut them down in, I don't know, in Ancient Era. Next, wanted to get to those walls, so let's keep working on it. You want 10 gold per turn from me? I don't think so. Honestly, when I'm thinking about it, having China in the game just took away all the fun from this. Still thinking that we can make it if we play well. But now when I see China like half an era ahead of anyone else, and it's not just us, right? It's just everyone else. Not having fun anymore. Let's invest one turn into the market. I'm thinking if I want to go for the library, but I think it might be too early for that. Just let's check the growth. Oh, that's a huge difference. 15, 16. I think I would rather get the production, or would I? Maybe not. Go for the growth, all in all that. The more people we get, the more culture we get. And I'd like to get some cities to size 7. Because next social policy is honor, and 3 units from honor. Okay, construction finally.
How happy.
And now those walls. Well, I think we can wait with walls 2 turns until we finish these 2 buildings. Here we will switch immediately. I don't think I want to buy walls here, or do I? 6. No, I will have enough money to buy walls in other cities as well. So let's do that. Go. Okay, and now we might be in trouble. Because Alexander built up a pretty strong army, and I'm pretty sure he will be aggressive. He won't allow the army to just sit, do nothing. Lose production when I build the plantation, but it will give us more happiness. Tobacco to Denmark ended. Is it possible he still doesn't have writing? 5, 6. There we go. And he is friendly. Wow. 27 turns. 32 turns. The difference. 1 turn on walls. I think I would rather grow faster. Again, next step is size 8 and 3 unit. So let's get there as fast as possible. Go. I think 1, maybe 2 more turns today. Thirty-one turns again, that's a long time. 21. Like a 30% difference. Okay, so 9 turns to secure our border on this side. And I just want to upgrade this warrior. And garden's gone. Who built that? China, I guess. And Golden Age. Well, that will help. Oh, look at their start. This is like a perfect start for... This would be a perfect start for anyone. Look at all these floodplains. Then they have a ton of production because of the type of luxuries they have on this side. Horses, they have more production here. Damn. And Beijing is already size 14. Actually, Warsaw is also size 14. Hmm. You want iron. How much are you willing to pay? Not 2 gold per turn. So that's not gonna happen. I'll try to find someone of camera willing to pay 2 gold per turn per iron. build a market here? I think I do. And sit in the city and feed Carthage. Okay. What about this guy? I can decide off camera. I think today's episode is long enough, and I again have to think about what we want to do now. I have to start thinking about expansion, of course. So Denmark built walls in the coastal cities, so it will be a little more difficult capturing them, but I still want to go after them. Unless they start fighting China. That would maybe solve the problem. And in that case, you would like to have decently strong Denmark. Can we get an embassy with them finally? I need to know where their capital is. I don't want to pay for it. Dude, come on. Get an embassy finally. I mean, writing finally. It's like here, real close to Beijing. Then Berserkers would have such a good time attacking China. Okay, we'll see. I'll have to think about this off camera for some time and which direction we start expanding. So today we are done. As usual, I hope that you liked today's episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.